Geology is a very important subject for all civil engineers. Civil engineering deals with construction of various structures like dams, bridges, tunnels and buildings. Not only that, civil engineers also tries to construct wells. That means they drill in the rocks to find groundwater. He or she may construct or even design a civil engineering structure, but he is not sure whether that structure would be stable or will collapse in coming days. So, geological science, it helps in giving this input to the civil engineers, and that's why all civil engineers must learn the fundamentals of the geology. So in this engineering geology lab, students will learn how to identify different minerals, different rocks, what are their physical and mineralogical properties, and how these understanding of these properties will help them in decision making for civil engineering constructions.
Hello students, we are in the fluid mechanics laboratory. This is one of the most interesting laboratories in the civil engineering department as well as in your course. In this laboratory we have a lot of heavy machinery, and these machineries are models of those equipment which are used in the field. Okay, for example, we have different types of turbines here. We have the Pelton wheel turbine, we have the Francis turbine. With all these turbines, it helps us to understand how electricity is generated in a reservoir when the water flows from the upstream side to the downstream side. Apart from this, to understand how rivers flow and how the flow conditions in the rivers change, we've got an experimental setup called the hydraulic flume. Here we will be able to put obstructions across a flow and understand how the flow pattern changes with respect to that obstruction. This type of study is very common when we have to build dams or when we have to build any structures across the river. Apart from these, we also have other equipments like the V-notch, the impact of jet and the pipe friction apparatus. All these experiments are designed in such a way that the students will be able to perform it by themselves and understand how the real world flow scenario takes place.
This is a material testing lab. In this lab, students got an opportunity to learn about quality control related tests on cement, sand, coarse aggregate, concrete and bitumen. Students learned about standard procedures which ensures the quality of bending materials and which is in line with Indian standard codes. In addition to curriculum and consultancy requirements, the equipment in this lab also fulfills the major project requirements of undergraduate and postgraduate students.
So this is doubly means environmental engineering lab. So this lab is very important for the both UG and PG civil engineering student, and this lab mainly comprises with the water and wastewater treatments like both physical and chemical characteristics like turbidity, chlorine content, BOD, COD and etc. So these are the modern instruments, so like BOD incubator, oven and like turbidity meter and conductimeter, spectrophotometer, etc. So this is the sample. Generally this experiment is done for the determination of chloride content, and this is N/10 sodium thiosulfate solution. Now we titrate the solution with standard chloride solution. So the color of this sample equals to blue. Now we titrate by drop and drop. now this change color to the colorless. So we mark the initial point and final point. So what is the difference? This difference is the total amount of chlorine content.
The engineering properties are like strength properties, permeability characteristics, like consolidation characteristics and bearing capacity. This lab is well equipped with various instruments which are required for the calculation of these properties. Just like we have UCST, triaxial, vane shear test, direct shear test for the calculation of strength characteristics. For permeability characteristics, we have equipments like falling head and constant head permeability test apparatus. For this consolidation test, we have consolidation apparatus. For this bearing capacity calculation, we have the standard penetration test equipment. Other than this, for various physical properties, we have almost all type of equipments available with us, like shrinkage limit, plastic limit, liquid limit apparatus, like core cutter method, sand replacement method apparatus, and just like sieve analysis and many more.
The first step of any construction site is the surveying. So surveying is a very important lab for the BTech students. Now this surveying lab is well equipped with many instruments, many equipments, the conventional equipments and the modern equipments. Conventional equipments like chain, like tape, like plane tables, and the modern equipment like the total station we have, theodolite, then auto levels, and many instruments we have. The best part of this survey lab is our SMIT campus, because the SMIT campus has the plain ground as well as the sloping ground. So the students will gain more knowledge not only for the plain ground but for the sloping ground also.
A well-equipped computer lab with advanced facilities is established for the benefits of civil engineering students. The capacity of the lab is 80. In this lab, students got opportunity to learn about 2D and 3D drafting of civil engineering drawings using AutoCAD software. In addition to the same, in this lab, students also learn about computer-aided structure analysis and design using StatPro software and as well as using SAP software. This lab also gives an opportunity to the students to learn about remote sensing and GIS software. Especially the final year students, they use these softwares in their project work and as well as their research related activity.